6 ways they weaponize pity to control you. Part 1. The pain of kindness. Have you ever felt exhausted after helping someone? Not the fatigue of dedication, but the feeling of being hollowed out, as if your kindness was just thrown into a bottomless pit. We are often taught that helping the weak is a virtue, but there is a cruel truth that Carl Jung once warned. Excessive pity is often a mask covering a desire for control. When a manipulator cannot use power to force you, they will use weakness. They turn their own pain into a weapon, forcing you to become the hero in a script where you never win. If you have ever felt suffocated because your kindness was exploited, stop for a moment. Your presence here at Stoic Soul Jungian Truths is not an accident. It is a sign that your soul wants to reclaim its autonomy. Enroll yourself in this fortress by clicking the subscribe button to join us in building a steel character amidst a world full of manipulation. Part 2, Method 1, the Eternal Victim Mask. Do you notice they always have bad luck? The whole world seems to be against them. A bad boss, a toxic ex, or an unhappy childhood that never ends. In Jungian psychology, this is the victim archetype. They do not seek solutions. They seek attention. They project their helplessness onto you, turning you into the person responsible for fixing their life. Stoic strength. Marcus Aurelius taught that each person must carry their own burden. When you try to carry it for them, you are not helping them grow. You are only feeding an emotional parasite. Learn to distinguish between someone who needs support and someone who is using pain as bait. Part 3. Method 2. Weaponizing guilt. Without you, I don't know what I would do, or you are the only one who truly understands me. It sounds sweet, but in reality it is a chain. They place their happiness, even their existence, on your shoulders. When you want to leave or simply say no, you feel like a murderer. They are manipulating your boundaries by striking at your compassion. Stoic reason. Epictetus stated clearly, the happiness of others is not within your control. If they suffer because you choose to live for yourself, that is their choice. A kindness forced by fear is never true kindness. Do not let guilt control your reason. Part 4, Method 3. Blood-sucking manipulators through pity are very good at reading sensitive souls. They know you are easily moved. They will dump all their emotional trash on you for hours, but when you need them, they disappear with the reason, I am too miserable to hear anything more. Jung called this identification. They want to pull you down into the abyss with them. They don't want you to pull them up. They want you to feel the same pain so they feel less lonely in their selfishness. Stop for a second and ask yourself, is there anyone in your life making you feel drained of energy every time you leave them? If an answer immediately pops into your head, leave a dot or comment the word awake below. Acknowledging this truth is the first step so that darkness no longer controls you. Part 5, Method 4. Turning your boundaries into cruelty. When you start to establish boundaries, they will say you have changed, that you have become cold and heartless. They use weakness to attack your honor. They make you believe that protecting yourself is a crime. This is when their shadow emerges. They use fragility to bully the strong. Practice. Do not explain. A person who truly loves you will respect your boundaries. A person who only wants to exploit you will be outraged when they can no longer control you. Stand firm like a cliff. Waves may crash hard, but the cliff does not need to apologize for being tough. Part 6, Method 5. Fake progress. Every time you decisively choose to leave, they collapse again. They fall ill, they have an accident, or they swear they will go to therapy. They use pity to pull you back into the old loop. Jung called this the repetition of unresolved complexes. They need you so their play has an audience. Stoic attitude. Look at actions, not promises. The past is the only evidence for the future if there is no real internal awakening. Do not let pity blur the scars they have caused you. Loving someone does not mean you have to commit soul suicide with them. Conclusion. The strength of the autonomous person. Kindness without wisdom is self-destruction. Becoming a Stoic soul is not about becoming emotionless. It is learning how to pity the right person in the right way. You can save a person who is drowning, but do not let them pull you down with them. Remember the words of Carl Jung, "I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become." If this video has helped you see through a hidden truth, hit like as a commitment that from today, you will not let your kindness be weaponized ever again. Share this video with someone you know who is also exhausted from being too kind. Welcome back to yourself.